And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that. Pistol. Give me that ball, defense. Jim. 80 weapons. Check 99.
Mayfield off the play fake. Rolling to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
180. 54 miles. Get that. 133.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt powering forward. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
One.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Well, if you look at this Week 1 matchup on paper and you see the Titans' name next to the Browns' name, you're thinking, there can't be much history there. But if you factor in that the Titans used to be the Houston Oilers, well, there is good history there because these two franchises were division rivals in the old AFC Central. That was before the 2002 NFL realignment. So there is history, albeit way back in the rearview mirror. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Titans.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Mariota now to throw on first down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. A first down throw for Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now Mariota. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
To throw, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Hey, alert 33. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey, orbit. Three bud. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Pistol. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mariota. Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Mason Foster.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch 54. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Whip. Watch the whip. Kings.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
I-7.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
A 55-yard attempt.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Not quite enough leg. This one was on target, but it needed a little more behind it. And by about the width of a football, this will stay a tie ball game.
Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. Now they'll run with Lewis. Lewis has the first down and then some. Dion Lewis, touchdown Titans. Dion Lewis, 55 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe we can get this game tied up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. A toss play to Chubb. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mike. 180. Alert, 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 alert. Watch the twist. Pilot, 64, weak. King. Hey, Charlie.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Undercrunch.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 40-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Point it right. Hey, alert. Smooth. You don't want nothing.
Here's Mayfield. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mayfield now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
6-6, pull it high.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check 50. Check 50. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. Mike 5'9". Mike 5'9". Check the outside.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. A toss play to Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Mariota. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
Ready, 2, 1, 1, 1. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Switch. 3.
First down, Mariota. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. 1.
From the red zone now, Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
Let's go. Let's go. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Mariota to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. So stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch safety. General West. Safety's creeping. Real. Five.
Mayfield to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Mayfield now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Cut. Pistol. Mike 5'9". Oh, here we go. Oh. Mike, check.
And again, it's Mayfield. Being chased out left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Check 24, check 24. One.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. He's going to air one out. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Show it up. One.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And Davis with it left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On 2nd down, Mariota again. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
Alert 3. Watch twist.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, we got 4 down. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Mariota. And an alley to run. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mayfield on 1st down. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Regular. Greystone, travel. SOS.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Bowls him over. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Ready. Move ready. Check. One. Watch the curl. Mike 5'9". Box try. Bandit. Mike.
Throwing, Mariota. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 79 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jurrell Casey in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, exit. Get off the field. Let's get up. Real. Wide. Get wide. Hurry. On me. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield now. They've got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Switch gears. Real. Protein spill. He's checking.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Throwing on second down. Mayfield. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. Third down here. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I'm here all day.
And the blitz does come. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They get 7. There, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, Haywood.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, echo.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 46 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Titans take over.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mariota over the middle. That's caught by Taylor. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Check, 59. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Tighten up. One. Check. One.
Looking to throw on second down. Mariota. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
The Browns' drive about to get started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Good. 180. Mike is 59. Let's go. Regular. 59. Mike. Hey, Alpha. Watch the curl. My punch.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Following the interception here, Mariota. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mariota now from the 50. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Danny. One. Check three. Under 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Here we go.
A good pickup there, a 22. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
To the air again, Mariota. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Browns were able to cover this one up. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans' 45-yard.
54. Mike, 54. All day, just like that.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Everyone got 4 down.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1.
It's 4th down.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory.